Sprout screws Sven super hard. And you've got Reality Rift and Phantasm to get out of. So I thought that's where you were going. I was being a little bit sarcastic with, I wonder why that is. I thought you were aiming at the old Arteezy jab with the...
Well, no, I kind of like the Sven with the Treants, because it's, you know...
You get more gold.
It's decent. It's true, though, it's not that important in the long run. But the armor is pretty good against him in lane 2, because he's super obnoxious. Oh, yeah. But either way, Warlock's a good answer. He was a pretty common solution against all these illusion heroes back when Warlock was the big king of supporting.
Trent, someone's posted on Reddit.
No.
Ex-MVP players are going to play again together.
I know. I saw.
A Korean one.
They said Team Rocks. Dude, I posted our tweet in there. Don't you worry. I got us covered. I said, just in case it happens.
Just in case it happens.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right.
That would be the dream.
Enough,
I'll buy a jersey day 1.
Superposition. It's time to get back into this draft. Warlock, Furion. Get rid of the Crop, the Bat, the Sven, the Earthshaker. Heroes that deal with the Chaos Knights. Illusions a fair amount. And into their third pick. Heroes like Venomancer have gone ignored so far. What else?
Is it just me, or does the bottom of that Warlock thing look like Lego? Like the little thing he's holding? Does it look really like... Yeah, is it like very like circular for you? It's like cylindrical? Like it's got a lot of edges?
It's blocky.
Yeah, why is it so... It looks like Lego.
I don't know.
What's going on?
Dude, imagine if there was Dota 2 Lego. Oh my... Why isn't there Dota 2 Lego?
Dude, playing cards this year, Lego next year.
Hell yeah. Just make sure it's Lego and not Mega Blocks or Playmobil or something.
On. Valve has standards, please. You know, Valve will make their own brand. That's the Valve strat.
Valvo. Oh wait, that's a bit... It might be a bit too close to something else. Maybe a different name.
No. Sand King's back. Another good hero with AA. Very early level 1 stun to put a lot of time into someone, into the cold feet. So I feel sorry for anyone who has to walk into this off lane. And that includes Nature's Prophet, because although he's one of the most obnoxious dudes to deal with, even he can't handle this amount of stun. And he's going to have a little bit of a buddy here, it looks like.
Yeah, someone to at least push the hordes of aggression back from this trifecta of annoyance. I was thinking more along the lines of, you know, Puck into Drow. You've got your Furion, your Warlock, you've got a bit of team fight here and there. I think Puck on its own, even without the Drow, could be good here for the Radiant side. Good at controlling up the CK, the Sand King with Dream Coil. Got a bit of wave clear here and there, but just having a silence against AA and Sand King before they can get their combos or their kind of team fight disruption spells up and running can be real handy. What do you aim for now? Sand King can, of course,
be
flexible.
Good here.
And offlane or the 4.
Actually, no, I'm changed my mind. I was gonna say Rubik seems kind of cool here, but I'm off Rubik now. It's pretty hard to steal the Warlock ulti. It's not realistically that easy without Blink, unless the Warlock really screws up. But it's nice to have the telekinesis against Spirit Breaker. And then that would force Sand King offlane. Is there any good offlane hero left that would fit with what they have? What do they have currently? They're still missing good tower damage. They have somewhat of a lacking of initiation as well.
Beastmaster could work reasonably well for them here, but it's going to be the Clockwerk. Gives them the vision, gives them that catch. Doesn't have the tower pushing that maybe you were looking for, though, that Beastmaster offers through his aura and the summons, but being able to jump onto the Warlock or stop the Spirit Breaker in his tracks, very good. Finding the Nature's Prophet in the trees with that rocket flare. Give vision for your Chaos Knight Sand King to get their initiation spells out.
They have so much vision now with AA and Clockwerk, and with the Bat Rider ban, this was probably the best option that was left. Okay. Indeed.
What other reaction do you expect?
Is it worth banning like PL mid or something if you're Team 10 at this point? Trying to think what else would... I don't even think it's that good. I mean, do you really want... I mean, he's defusal, but he's also another illusion hero up against the Medusa ulti, so...
You ban Invoker, I think.
Yeah, that's good. We'll go with that.
Early game Sunstrikes with Sand King Clock. Mid game EMP against the Medusa. Tornadoes against the Spirit Breaker. Invoker fits in quite nicely here. And you could equally just look for something like a Queen of Pain, right? Just go for raw damage. There are so many options due to Team 10 having such a lack of disable.
Is it worth picking Drow if they don't ban it right here?
For the Radiant?
Yeah.
Go do some mid?
That's the question. I feel like they already have Clockwerk and Sand King in AA. It's a little scary.
I mean, even the Reality Rift as a gap close against Drow is pretty good.
Yeah. I could see them doing it, but it's definitely like... It's risky. But it's still strong. I mean, Warlock, NP, Medusa.
Radiant
Yeah, it definitely could work.
And we do lose our EMP Invoker.
He's gone.
Well done, Gary D.
So now we get the PL now, right, for Trenty?
Nah, I don't like it though. It's like, who's gonna hit buildings on their team if they take PL?
CK Phantasm Illusions.
Yeah.
I mean, what about a old Lycan? We've seen right. So
Who goes mid then, Lycan?
Let me posit this. We used to see a lot of dual lane mid, Crystal Maiden AM, CK AA used to be very popular. We're seeing a lot more dual lane mids now with your Nyx +1, Slaughter +1, whatever. CKAA.
Dude, let's do it. Let's go. No. You were right. AM AA.
AM AA.
Let's go.
Yeah, you want to go down that route?
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
I was thinking like CKAA mid. Then you have what was the hero that we were just talking about?
PL.
Maybe you have a PL safe lane. Oh god, maybe not. That Void is there just for the chrono.
So Void, safe lane, Medusa mid. Okay.
That seems okay. So what screws up Medusa mid?
10 seconds remaining.
I don't know. She's gonna own these CK illusions. I feel like you just want to go fast
DP
and win this game on the earlier end. Yeah, DP's strong for sure.
Lack of burst has to
Power
be...
of the silence is super good this game.
Oh yeah. Like you have to throw Chaotic Offering and Chrono down. But hello.
COMANCHE Dota.
Hello.
Of course.
Broodmother.
Filthy. Filthy.
Against the Medusa. Oh, what kind of maniacal lane swaps do you have to do as the Radiant team to get away from that brood now?
I don't think you can. You're stuck with it, I think.
Nothing at all that you can do?
I mean, what are you gonna do? Send Void? No,
There's
that sounds
nothing
awful.
there's nothing that deals with Broodmother.
No. Good old last pick.
This, I mean, you want them to go fast. This is them going fast.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh boy. I'm scared.
No, I wasn't expecting this
5
fast, though. This is just
remaining.
terrifying.
So CKAA Sand King is going to destroy Nature's Prophet Spirit Breaker. Maybe they... the trouble is, if Team 10 go, right, we put Fury on top and we go aggro Trilane with a Void Spirit Breaker Warlock, you don't do that because it's absolutely trash. So you don't have that flexibility in your lane swaps, right?
Yeah.
So new team could literally just go dual lanes wherever they want. They can go CKAA mid, top, bot, jungle, aggressive jungle, wherever they want to go. They'll find kills. Whew.
It's also sick being Broodmother mid on the dire side. Because
you have
when
the eastern...
Yeah, you have that camp right next to the Radiant Tower, whereas the camps are way further away from the dire tier 1. I guess maybe they're a little closer than they used to be now I think about it, but the Radiant one's still closer. At least I think it is. Yeah. Maybe it's further. I don't know. I feel like every time I watch Broodmother own, it's because they're playing on the dire side, but now that this whole high ground up here exists... Jeez, Dota's weird.
Wait, which high ground?
Like this dire side one over here. Like if you're playing as a Radiant Broodmother, yeah, never mind. That's still way better because this camp's not inside tower range vision and stuff. That's still way stronger.
No, you just have a web that like kind of catches the rim of the high ground there, and you've got that medium camp for yourself.
Yeah, it's definitely playable on both sides, but I think it's better to be a dire Broodmother.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Lots of lines being drawn here.
Yep.
Sanging's drawn lines. Who called for the pause?
A pink paused, and then they said they were ready, and then Radiant said they need a sec.
That's acceptable. The Dire are the ones doing tactics, but they said they're ready, so that's cool.
That's fine.
It's when you call pause, and we watch the, the team that said pause start drawing shit. That's not cool. but that was not the case. So immediate TP top lane has both observers on him. MDL, this guy is an amazing IO player. That is his hero. But
he's like high
it's gonna be a
7k
warlock
or
for him.
something, right?
Yeah, he's a good lad.
He's a big boy.
He used to play on Kai P a couple times and various squads with that. Good pals with 3-3, I believe. At least I seem to see them playing quite a bit together.
Okay, cool. What's this AA up to? He's like... Oh, was he faking it? I think he was going for some mind games there. Because
he's got this one.
Well, he planted that, but then he walked down and he literally stood here for like 3 or 4 seconds. Just AFK. Kind of pretending.
Oh, hoping that someone would pop him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Waiting for someone to like come down or across. Like faking out the obs ward. That's pretty cool. Trying to block up
30 seconds.
jungle camps. Get some treants out there. One of them gets killed. One of them will die of old age. Nature's Prophet. Could you look at him for a second, Trent?
Oh, he did the bug. So during one of the last games of TI, when Night Stalker, did you see that game where Night Stalker had his wings clipped? It wasn't one of the last. It was like the second last day or something like that. I was up in the the second level in the suites talking to Bruno, and it was like me, Sunset, and Bruno. And we were talking about artifacts. It was like close, like after the announcement or whatever. And Bruno's phone goes, and he goes, "I just got a text from Ice Frog saying NS is naked," and he thought he meant the Russian caster, and he was like, "What the hell is happening?" And he's like, "Oh, it means Night Stalker." And we look at the screen, and the Night Stalker had his wings clipped, and Ice Frog was not happy.
Night Stalker.
What is happening with my Night Stalker? NS is naked.
Why does he have no clothes? So not only does Brood destroy Medusa in lane, not only does Medusa have to deal with Brood in lane, but after the bounty rune got taken, Medusa had to deal with Cogs, got blocked down on the low ground, gets to lane, misses like half a creep wave, then gets forced out by Clockwerk. Spearbreaker now rolls up into this lane, but it's already an absolute disaster for the Medusa. So these other lanes, they've got to do some work. Hakon on this bottom lane, Sand King getting forced back by MDL, but Yamek is here with a Clockwerk again, roaming in this 4-roll clock, which we haven't seen in so long. And you were flaming in the other game when I asked, where's Clockwerk, Trent? Oh, he's blocked in by a range creep. Range creep is better than clock, confirmed. Maybe not. He's duped himself through. The bash is there. Catches in. Both of them trapped inside the cogs. They've got no bow strike. There's Caustic level 1 on the Sand King. They don't have another stun. So they force them back now, and maybe... Oh, this is so close. They don't get the kill on the SK.
I'm sorry, but Clockwerk currently has 20 net worth more, so... What? Who's position 4, I'm sorry? Yeah, get wrecked. I don't care what their itemizations are and what their real positions are. Currently, that's a position 4 Sand King.
Oh, yeah.
This is Hakon, right? Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Yeah, he is very good. He's a skilled player.
He's a skilled player.
He has impressed me on the numerous teams I have watched him play on, mostly Comanche, but... Oh, hey, look, Brood is under the tower mid. Would you believe it?
Your Mystic Snake only has a finite number of bounces. Good luck with all these stupid spiderlings.
Jumps 4.
Yep.
Sad.
Very sad. Well, Medusa should be able to get some CS in here as I move away from net worth. Back to last hits and denies. Just wanted to take a look at the Sand King and the Clockwerk.
I'll take your treatment.
But, no, I can definitely agree with this. The mana burn on Medusa is obviously, for numerous reasons, a better tactic than having Sand King running here. So, it makes sense this game with the Medusa pick to send the CK, or the Clockwerk in.
Right, Medusa just being forced further and further behind. The Brood is doubling up 2.5 minutes in already. 3 waves ahead, 4 waves ahead. This Spiderling's forcing through, looking for a kill even. The Medusa Illusion's trying to block this up. With a mana shield there, might be tanky enough to deal with this. NT trapped into the creep
Dude,
wave and dies.
She's dying, dude!
That is really
man,
tilting.
that's like the guy who randoms Broodmother in your game, and he does exactly that. And he's like, oh, the spiders are bugged.
Oh, they found a Clockwerk as well. Nature's Prophet's TP'd in here. Good cogs, but now he's going to deal with the Medusa Illusions, blocking him up. Not going to do enough damage just yet. Doing a fair chunk, though. And Broodmother comes back in, looks for jabs. Oh, you got to make sure you don't take the tower aggro with your hero this time. Yep, look, there's the damage. Careful. Careful.
Whew. Alright, we're back. Everything's gonna be fine. So, the build that we saw a ton of TI was the Deso first. Just like, straight Deso, nothing else. Got the Blightstone coming. We'll see if that ends up being the case. I think it depends on, obviously, how insanely farmed you get. Dying under the tower and giving Medusa a bunch of gold does not help that situation. So, we might have to see him stop off for something else instead.
I think it's still going to be fine. Like, yeah, you screwed up, get back on the horse, keep on going. Make sure you don't die to Spearbreaker, who is charging in here. But yeah, the good old Deso Mask of Madness, wasn't it? That Matama Man showed us how powerful that can be. With Broodmother's farming speed as the charge and the dust. Spiderlings do
spiders, dude. There's so many of them.
They advance, but Jabs wants in. 2 more hits is what he needs. No, he rolls high on the last hit there. Finishes off the Broodmother. Spearbreaker will also make a retreat as a couple more kills have happened. Bot lane, they find the Warlock. What an absolute mess of a game. Spearbreaker wants in on Sand King. Still no points in the Burrow Strike, eh? 2 in Sandstorm, and with that on cooldown, Rodeo not going to dive in deep for it. Necroman could maybe think about time walking forward and looking for a bash. But the Dire team, I thought they'd have these lanes, you know, 100% locked down. They'd be killing, they'd be farming, they'd be destroying. A couple of slip-ups here and there, and they've lost this Broodmother twice now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Medusa is getting heavily zoned out there. I mean, did you see him annihilate that Nature's Prophet when he TP'd in, though?
Yeah.
Like, that was a hero with 4 armor, and he got, like, completely destroyed. And speaking of which, he will TP in down bottom, try and clean up this fight, but Spearbreaker has no mana.
Oh, they got the back.
Give him the 17% dust there.
The dust. See, at that point, I'm...
Oh my god,
he leveled up. He's 4. He's got the Burrow Strike now. Jabs. Oh, not quite enough. Final punch will do it. In comes Yamich, respawned after his death. He's got Battery Assault up in 3. Just goes for the Cogs pushback. Scrappy game, though. 4-3 at 6 minutes.
And they have the charge coming in mid as well, but no one else is coming for this one, so it'll just end up being harassed. Dude, Spearbreaker needs to be careful. That's so deep. Give him the love.
He's got 7 armor, right?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Or 6 next to the tower. I guess while all this chaos is happening, Chaos Knight is 47 and 15, farming away like an absolute madman, heading towards the Hand of Midas, which he'll have in the next minute or so. Yamich gets the Cogs, blocking off the 3 aggressive Radiant heroes once more, making sure that their rotations come to nothing.
Alright, Brood, what's the plan now? Tower's down. Do we go bottom? Do we sit and get Deso?
I think you just farm.
Yeah, I think you try and deny this lane from Medusa. You just like keep farming all these jungle camps, get rich as hell. You can stop any rotations through here. Shrine is non-existent for the Radiant team.
Like, where does Dusa go? Do you just put Dusa bot lane now and have Void roam at 6? This is the conundrum that they're in. Jabs nearly gets rifted back, but Maiden... Rodeo's got him in his sights. They get the stun down, but Sprout is there. Quelling Blade and Tangos will help the CK out. The damage not going to be enough to finish off the Spearbreaker.
Dude,
but
this Prophet right clicks.
This
out every time.
Blightstone phase boots, in you go.
It's Gorilla Man. You know what? He looks so creepy without any of his cosmetics. I like how he just like throws these orbs with no staff.
Just coming out of his hand. I mean, do you remember the mock-up for Elder Titan, how his face used to look?
Oh yeah.
You've seen that GIF, right? That is like the spookiest Dota character to have ever been conceived in someone's mind.
Sometimes I go back and I look at what Puck and Earthshaker used to look like and their faces.
Oh,
they had some weird faces, dude. Especially Earthshaker. What was that? Like,
it was just wrong. That's what it was.
Actually, Puck's might have been worse. Puck's was like so ugly. Like, Puck's kind of cute now. He's a little mischievous. It looks like a fairy dragon. Before, I was like, what is that thing? It was like a catfish.
It was derp. Who else got changed? There was the Shadow Fiend model change. He went from looking awful to now looking kind of like a Shadow Fiend.
I kind of like old Shadow. Well, I mean, I like both Shadow Fiends.
I mean, nothing comes close to Dota 1 SF. Nothing comes close. The swag. That man knew how to walk. Oh, look at this. Double sentries down for the Radiant to watch the Broodmother.
Can't blame him.
2 is better than 1. Brood wants to go
20/20
and fight.
vision.
Ice Blast. Ooh. They wanted to go in onto the Medusa there, it looks like, but she cleans up a few Spiderlings in the charge now onto NT. Surely going to be cancelled. Does get the bump on the head. Pushes her out of her web. Clockwerk. Constant nuisance, but he's only level 3, and this is something that you do have to worry about as the Dire team, right? Is where is this Clock going to get levels?
But he only needs 3 more. Then he's fine.
Oh yeah.
So at least there's that.
Where
right.
does he find the next 3? Or 2.5 even?
Well, he's got a tome. Alright. That's only 2 left. Easy.
Did you just drop a pun in chat?
What? No.
Get out.
Maybe.
Get out. So yeah, Brood has Desolator and 200 gold. It's pretty much done. Pre 10 minutes is pretty good.
Ulti flying down bottom.
Medusa wants a hand of Midas, but yeah, there's the Ice Blast. Necroman. Oh. Oh. What is happening?
Beautiful.
MDL will be able to retreat with a TP up towards top lane where they're looking for the Chaos Knight, the Reality Rift. After the Phantasm with a 3-second stun means that Fury is just absolutely blown up Rodeo. This is not looking good for them as this Warlock who TP'd top to try and fight. He mangoes up, he's got the stun, he finishes him off, and it's a triple kill for the Chaos Knight. Somehow, with a 3-man gank, the rotation from the Radiant, it just falls apart.
Dude, when you give a triple kill to a Midas CK, you're in trouble. That's not good. This guy's gonna be so rich. He's richer than a Brood who's like having the game of his life, other than that death mid.
And the Brood has a tower, 2 deaths mid, I guess.
Yeah.
But the Brood has
probably
a tower.
terrified. I think he's getting charged right now, but we'll make it home in time as the Ice Blast flies down to the bottom lane as they look for another kill.
Are they gonna get this? No chain stuns though. Oh, is he? Wait, what? Time warp?
Oh, he
mobbed?
Yeah. Looks like last 8 seconds, 22. And I think he waited till it was going. I guess that must be it. I'm assuming he activated the Mask Madness, and that's when SK went in.
Yeah, I guess so. That's just really, really awkward for him. But now Brood Mama Desolator is delivered. There's the tome for the Clockwerk. He's level 5 and almost a half now. Maybe they look for a go onto the Dusa here. Sentries are still around, so they see this movement perfectly. They will find a kill on a Furion top lane yet again.
Well, he's not so smart now, is he? Got all those early kills, jump around with the Spirit Breaker. Not looking too hot as there's a 5k lead for the Dire. I can't even, like, I feel bad for the Radiant, man. You just get this 5th pick Brood. This is the worst.
In a best of 1 as well.
Yeah,
no
like,
lower bracket, it's a straight single Ilium bracket. Best of 1 round of 16. Brood mothered. Sand King's well on his way to blink. So Radiant team, they're grouping up as 5 here, trying to use that Medusa Stone Gaze, get the good old Chrono going. You do have a decent chunk of damage here. You just wish that your Warlock was level 6 at this point, as the Ice Blast will slow them down a touch. There's a value on the rest of the map being gained by the Dire, damage into tier 2 mid. And onto the tier 2 bottom lane, this tier 1 top is just a gimme.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Broodmother nearly has the Mask of Madness done. So Roshan is a distinct possibility soon here for Comanche.
Hell yeah. That's the closeout, man. Alright, what's the recovery mode here for the Radiant?
Don't get hookshotted, don't get ice blasted.
Okay.
That's the
Forest Staff. We need a Forest Staff. Who's building that?
yes.
Nobody.
Furion.
Right. GG.
It has to be Furion, right? He's gonna go Drum's Force.
I would assume so.
I mean, Medusa. Oh no, Medusa didn't go Midas? Medusa's going Hurricane. No, Medusa just went Dragonlance into Lincoln's.
She probably needs that.
I probably need the Hurricane Pike.
Well, someone does. Someone needs a Force Staff.
Oh, Voids. What did he get clipped by? He got stunned by something. Must have been the CK.
He is getting worked over.
I think he got Chaos Bolted, then Time Walked and the projectile carried on, and then the Sand King just blink stuns. Oh, that's another huge kill.
Yeah. There she is, the Deso Mom. Into Roche we go.
Void at 4.2k net worth. CK at 7. Brood at 6.8. Clockwerk charge. Rodeo gets another strike in. Yamich is pretty tanky though, and
Dude, he's fine.
he just TP's out now, right? He's good. And then comes the epicenter. Orange strike lands with an ice blast. Not really required, but secures the kill nonetheless. As Void time walks back, the cold feet will be removed from him. Rodeo doesn't have much mana now, doesn't have a charge. Stick charges are ready though, so maybe would have found himself an avenue of retreat. Warlock net worth, holy shit. That's oh god. Ooh, that feels really bad.
It's never good when your net worth goes down from where you started. That's not a good sign.
No, it's really not.
No.
He's got wards though. He has multiple wards, so it's fine. It's okay. Hook shot at the ready. Need to line this one up. Dire wards don't extend too deep into the Radiant side of the map though. They've got a couple here kind of on the fringe on the river, but nothing looking deep for farming patterns or where people are hiding for smokes or initiations. And the Radiant team literally are just hiding right now, trying to farm up as much as they can in this tiny window of respite that's been given to them by the Dire team.
Radiant's bottom tower
Is Warlock 6? Yes. Okay.
Alright, this is it. The Warlock's, has he gone full bonds? Oh, he has not. He's actually gone full upheaval.
So this is now. The time is here.
I thought maybe full bonds would be the play. Like, maybe that's the save, but...
But I think with Spiderlings, there's just too many. It's the same thing with Mystic Snake, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You don't want to bond, you know, a million Spiderlings together.
That would be so disappointing. Oh my god. That is true. And the upheaval is nice up against, like, in the Roche Pit, up against CK, up against Brood, and Friends. It's fair. Although I'm not sure how long you'll be able to channel it. I guess they have to throw spells on you if you're channeling upheaval, and it's maxed, so that's actually worth.
Oh, dear.
Main gets out up top.
Not sure about the cogs there. No, okay. If it lines up like that, is perfect. Ice blast to follow. And jabs the CP'd in.
They just
comes in from the void. There we go. Catch him out with the chaotic offering as well, but the damage just isn't quite enough. Yamich is still alive. The Clockwerk barely scraping himself through. But they've lost so many. It's over.
Yeah. Dunsky. It's a GG.
Did I see the Warlock drop? What?
Oh, they like two-shot the golem. It was depressing. Main just like looked at it along with NT and it was just gone.
Oh dear. That should be an easy Roshan.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They're just sending CK Illusions mid? Yeah, do a bit of chip damage there. Getting onto the tier 3. Oh, yo! Warlock has boots.
What? He had boots before.
Oh, did he?
Didn't he?
Yeah, last time I checked,
he did.
Maybe for the mid.
Oh, maybe you're right. Yeah.
Because when they were,
I see what you're saying.
when he was warding here, he had no boots.
He is now up to 690. Round of applause. It's good.
Well played.
Yeah.
He did the thing.
You are quite right, sir.
What level's Broodmother now? 15.
15. Oh, what's the talents? 350 health. Oh, damn.
25% XP gain, 350 health, 70 attack speed. Wait, which one?
20% CD.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm wondering now. I mean, health is very good this game.
Yeah, I think because you're ending. You just go health. You're like, I think we're winning.
Do you go spider damage or attack speed?
Depends on the build. I think with Deso Mom, they don't have a way to kill spiders. Maybe you just go spider damage.
That's the thing. Do you need, like, 70 attack speed is a lot, but do you need it?
I think in team fights, like, dude, you would split push really fast with plus 14 spider attack damage.
Yeah.
You'd probably go spider attack. Ulti being thrown out here. Only onto the SD though.
Clockwerk hooks back to his AA. See ya, guys.
He almost stopped him.
In comes the Brood! In comes the Brood! Oh, Trent! He clears up the Warlock in a split second. Maiden's killed off jabs in the back, and they've also got the epicenter onto Medusa. One by one, they've fallen void this time. This time, he's the only one to survive.
GG.
It's over.
Yeah.
18 minutes.
That was a really good 5th pick, Brood. I mean, what can you do?
Yep, they got brooded.
And even if they'd gone like that drow or something, they were just gonna get brooded too.
Yeah.
Although if they were thinking about a drow, they might have banned the brood.
Ooh.
But again,
maybe.
It's best of one Dota. You got brooded. What can you do? It kind of sucks when the whole tournament's best of one, though. But hey, you knew what you were coming into. We had teams banning Meepo first phase earlier today.
That's the last best of one, Trent.
We did it. We made it. And it almost precisely, we were 22 minutes late with game 1. And that was the only pretty much late part of the day, honestly.
Yeah.
We ended up at 5:22. That was kind of when we were supposed to end. It was 5, so we held strong the rest of the day.
So, next games tomorrow, it starts at 1500 CEST. 4 Protect 5 against Deep Fryer. Then at
1500? It does?
that's what it says in the schedule.
That's early.
Then at
Goodness.
then at 1800, which is 3 hours later. That seems a bit weird. Maybe that'll change. I'm not sure. But there's a bunch of quarterfinals. Yeah, bunch of quarterfinals games.